Hi, kids. Welcome to Friday. I hope you survive the week. It's going to be okay because we're officially at the weekend, and tomorrow is the big day. I kick off my first show on Hit Q, a THASIS radio network. You can listen to me starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and it is today's best music, so it's my top 40 roots. I love Peak FM music. Don't get me wrong. I loved kind of the retro throwback songs that I got to learn with Woody, but I really, really love current pop music, so I'm definitely in my niche, if you will. So I hope you will join me. All the links are up on my socials, and I'll post them here in the post as well. But hopefully you can let me set the soundtrack to your weekend. Let's dive right into today's podcast because there's a lot of stories about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. According to a new poll, 72% of us don't care that Taylor and Travis are engaged, but their engagement post has been shared more than 1 million times, which is an Instagram record. I'm one of the 72% that doesn't care, and I will say I shared their engagement because it's pop culture. What are you going to do? It's America's sweetheart, dating and getting engaged to America's quarterback. It's like the high school cheerleader and the quarterback of the football team for high school. Everybody's going to be talking about them. Sources, take that with a grain of salt, say Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are planning a small, casual wedding, and several restaurant chains are offering discounts to celebrate their engagement. Yet again, Taylor and Travis just have this thing where they yield income to everyone around them because people are obsessed. Whether you love them or hate them, you can't deny that they know how to make money. And I don't buy the whole small casual wedding thing. I'm not buying it at all. I think there's going to be at least 1,000 people there. The relationship between Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson was allegedly fake. A source that says, once again, take it with a grain of salt, says it was just a marketing stunt to help promote The Naked Gun. That kind of makes me sad. I was really kind of rooting for them. I thought they would have made a great couple. A former staffer on the Ellen DeGeneres show says Ellen hated men who worked for her, especially if she caught them talking to her wife, Portia de Rossi. That is wild. Jealous. Nicolas Cage will play Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus, in a horror thriller called The Carpenter's Son. It's due out sometime this fall. Nicolas Cage, man, he played a Satanist in Longlegs, so now he's... good luck. Billie Eilish is such a fan of the Uno card game that she designed her own deck that her fans can buy. It features bold colors like lime green and orange, which is what she's known for, and her stick figure blowish logo. I don't know what that means. I'm obviously missing the mark as a millennial here. Interesting, Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend has filed a trademark to the phrase gold digger for the jewelry and keychains that she's creating. Just so you know, Bill is 73 years young, and they have a 49-year age gap. That's a big one. That's more than I've been alive. Jelly Roll has lost over 200 pounds and was able to ride an electric scooter again. He said, "This is really big news in my world." You know what? And I think when somebody's doing a massive weight loss journey like this, it's the little victories that you get to celebrate. So go ahead for you, but be careful on those electric scooters, Jelly Roll. People break legs and wrists all the time. And I'll leave you with something interesting as you head into the weekend because a researcher at the University of Bristol, created a song that supposedly makes chocolate taste even better when you're listening to it. It's not like an artist that you would know or anybody I would know. The song is called Sweetest Melody, and you can find it on YouTube and Spotify. So I'm going to challenge you to eat a little bit of chocolate and play that song Sweetest Melody while you're enjoying and savoring that chocolate and see if it makes a difference. I'm going to try it. So I'll let you know what my thoughts are. On that note, have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you on the radio tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern and on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be there on Hit Q. So download the THASIS radio app in your Apple or Android store. You can also go to thasis.com/hitq. That's my station. Or you can also look for my DJ page. Once again, all the links are in my bio and all that stuff. And thank you for enduring this really long 9.5 months stretch of trying to find something again. And I've lived to fight another day. So I hope I make you proud. And I'm just going to give you a heads up. The music is so wonderful on Hit Q. It's so much fun. And I really love the songs that I'm talking into and talking about. And you're going to get a lot more of the Popcast stuff there as well, just on the radio. So take me in your pocket. Have a wonderful weekend. And I thank you so much for your support. And I can't leave you without a brief message from my sponsors. CS Custom Lines. They are Colorado owned for your Colorado home. They are locally owned and operated for 15 years in this community. And they're a wonderful husband and wife couple. They're some of my best friends. I love them because not only are they good to me and they're wonderful friends, brands, but they're good to their customers, which means savings for you. And as we do the final push for summer, guess what? You can do 0% interest financing for up to 18 months in lieu of a down payment. Because, window coverings are an investment in your property. But guess what? That's what you're doing. You're investing into your property and you're bringing it value. And you can also save some energy efficiency coins with those blinds, shutters, and shades which go on the interior because they keep the cold air in and the hot air outside, or vice versa, hot air inside when it's cold and cold air outside. And also, they've got this amazing thing called a Sunsetter. They're authorized dealers to sell a Sunsetter, which is a retractable motorized awning experience that goes into an outdoor space, which is just so hot during these last summer months. But guess what? You can take advantage. And like I said, you can save up to 0% interest financing for up to 18 months. And the best part is the in-home estimate is totally free. 719-344-2799 or visit them online at cscustomblinds.com. CS Custom Blinds, Colorado owned for your Colorado home. Now, happy Friday. Celebrate.